Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jay. Today I'm doing a reaction video to Atari VSC official launch trailer. This looks like an Atari console. I've seen the picture, I've seen a little bit. It has a controller. It looks like the old Atari 2600. It has a classic control stick controller. Let's check out the trailer, see what this is about, and I'll give you my thoughts on it. So, it's gonna be different. Anyway, here we go.
Atari on.
Okay.
More than 40 years ago, Atari opened a portal into our living rooms with the Atari 2600. Now, we're ready to reopen that portal and introduce a brand new Atari product, inspired by the past, but created, designed, and engineered for today. Introducing the Atari VCS.
The 2600 was just this meteor from another planet. It crashed here and kicked off the evolution of all gaming life as we know it.
Not only was this sort of a video game console, but it was turning television into a more social activity.
It was like we were transported into the future.
Something magical happening on the TV for the first time.
It is pretty exciting to see Atari kind of come back and take what they did well and reimagine that for this new generation that are playing games differently, consuming media differently, having different social experiences around this type of media.
It's taking everything we loved about that first sort of simple retro Atari experience, the first time we used it, and bringing it into a modern context, which is a bit more complex.
One of the unique things about the Atari VCS is its PC architecture and Linux operating system. You can play hundreds of classic Atari games on it, but there's more to it than that. Modern games will be there too, along with social media, streaming video, music, and so much more.
Hey Atari, let's play Tempest 4000.
Our mission was to create an iconic and authentic Atari product, one that's beautiful and evokes emotion, not just another box to shove under your TV.
The 2600 offers this amazing palette of iconic details. You got toggle switches and wood grain, and fins and angles. We looked at taking each of those core components and evolving it for the next generation with something that feels like it felt and not trying to look how it looked then. So with the 2600, it was a box with ribbing on a surface, and we were looking at that detail and started talking about, well, what if the box was entirely ribs? It's not a box with applied ribs, it's actually constructed from individual fins and layers. We found a way to inlay a real natural wood product, and it's a beautiful finish, but it also becomes a really interactive part of the product. The interface shines through that material.
We feel strongly that a product like this deserves a little more thought, a little more effort, and a little more heart by solving for design intent, manufacturability, thermals, design for assembly, all at the same time.
One of the things that was exciting me the most about it was the controller, to see sort of a reimagined yet more versatile version of the same thing that I grew up with in my hand was instantly the one thing that I was super happy with.
We wanted to do something really special for our biggest Atari fans. We've created a special launch edition of the VCS, only available on Indiegogo.
Atari is kind of transcended beyond even those who had a chance to play it. Everything that I've personally done in gaming past that point all trails back to those original roots. It's a refreshing breath of air to have the Atari brand come back to gaming.
Okay, so basically you can well, we've seen the trailer, you can play classic Atari games, all classic Atari games. You can also stream on it. You can play, I guess, current next gen games on it. But is it with the big three, with Sony and Microsoft, Nintendo ahead? Could this be a fourth one making, or the thing is, but I don't know if this thing is, I mean, yeah, you have your classic, and you got also you throw in the pot, and you gotta also remember, gaming PC too. I don't know if people's gonna take a chance with, I mean, if you're gonna buy, like a classic Atari, play just the Atari games, that I can understand. You can play all the Atari games, that way you don't have to go get the original and buy all the cartridges, because that's a lot of money. Because if you're like, say, a collector or something like that, I can understand. But if you want like something new, like for your kids and stuff like that, you just want to play Atari games, that would be your choice. But if like a next-gen console, I don't know if this could be successful. Some people would say it's high price, like a new gen console, but if it's really a high price, I don't know if people's gonna buy it, and plus how many stores is gonna have it. If they don't have it in stores, you can buy it online, but I don't know if that's gonna work. I mean, good for them for coming back. I do that. I hope that they have some success. But I just don't know. It's like one of them head scratchers type deal. I mean, it does look good. It does look like the original Atari 2600. Almost like the original Atari 2600, excuse me. They do have a controller. They do have the classic controller. But with gaming PCs and your next gen PS5, your Xbox Series X coming, and you have your Switch out. I don't know. I mean, yeah, you can do some new stuff, but are you gonna be able to play like current games on Steam? I know you can stream. I've seen one that can go watch a streamer on there as well. I know they say it's like gaming and PC, but there's like no. Then you can also play the classic Atari games on there, but I don't know. I mean, if you're just gonna buy the console just to play Atari games instead of buying, you know, that I can understand, but I don't know for. If it was really cheaper than that, then I can see that thing being successful. But the way it looks, it's probably going to be at least a $399 price range for that console slash PC, which is different. I hope they go luck to them. I hope they do well. If they do, once they launch, I don't know when they launch. Let me see. I'll have to look on the website. I'll have to check it out myself, see how it is, because I've seen the website. Like, is it really coming back? Ain't Atari coming back? So, hey, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I hope they do well. I hope they do well. Nothing against Atari or anything like that. I just hope they do well. If it was me, if it's high price, I would lower it down a little bit. Try to get people interested in buying it. Wish we see a little bit more from it, but it is what it is. We'll have to wait and see. There's more details, more people reviewing it. And there's some people saying, oh, it's bad. I've seen on YouTube trying to find the trailer, like, oh, it's bad. It's like, oh, it's bad. Wait, well, we don't know yet for sure. So, we'll wait and see. Anyway, please leave a like, comment also. Please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Like, thank all my subscribers for subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing. I hope without you guys, I wouldn't be doing this. So, thank you, everybody. I hope everybody has a wonderful Saturday. And I will see everybody in my next video. Take care. Stay safe. Stay humble. And be a blessing.